As of right now, there are approximately 7.125 billion leaders on Earth. Each leader carries something unique that separates them from one another. But what do all 7.125 billion leaders have in common? I believe that the commonality between us all is the human brain. How can the commonality between leaders be the human brain? Well, let's take a journey through the central nervous system. It all begins with the connection between the brain and spinal cord. The spinal cord is the ladder that links to the brain. But before we can reach the brain, each leader must climb the obstacles towards the ultimate goal. Those obstacles lead to learning, which allows for greater leadership. But it's not only learning that is gained from the climb of obstacles. The climb also leads to strength. Strength allows a leader to endure hardships even in times of weakness. But what exactly allows a leader to gain strength? I like to relate it back to the spinal cord parts, which consists of the coccyx, sacrum, lumbar, thoracic, and cervical. Starting at the tailbone, a leader is at the bottom of the spinal cord ladder, but the coccyx allows a leader to form the basis of leadership. I like to believe that the basis is support. That support allows a leader to communicate with others, which crafts the basic skills of a strong leader. The sacrum and lumbar are the climbing steps to the brain. These parts allow a leader to figure out the core of leadership. I like to believe that the core of leadership is adaptability. Adaptability allows a leader to step out of the comfort zone, which exposes one to risk. The thoracic vertebrae is the backbone of strength, which transforms a leader to be confident. Confidence allows a leader to show passion and dedication, which is the key to what makes a leader gain strength. At last, we're at the top of the spinal cord ladder, the cervical vertebrae. But our journey is not quite over. I think of the cervical vertebrae to be the place where every skill from the spinal cord ladder exists. Those skills allow a leader to excel in leadership before reaching the brain. As we approach the brain, a leader is comfortable enough to step towards the goal. Once a leader reaches the brain, the skills achieved come naturally. The commonality is that every leader is able to obtain the human brain through the connection between the brain and spinal cord. Because the brain is so perplexing, the connection between the spinal cord and brain allows a leader to be the best leader even in the most complicated goals. Every individual's brain is different, but that is what makes it the shared asset amongst the 7.125 billion leaders. We have finally reached the end of our journey through the central nervous system. Even though the journey through the central nervous system is over, our journey of leadership is not. I believe that leadership can never be over because it contains billions of people. Every human on this earth is a leader. We all make up the steps of the spinal cord ladder. We all have a brain that can be used even if we choose not to use it. That leads me back to the real question: what is leadership? I believe that leadership is the brain. I believe that leadership is the spinal cord. More importantly, I believe that leadership is us.